This is just me going through some old Terraria worlds for a bit of nostalgia. So I'm probably not going to be talking much, and it's just gonna be a bit of a show of builds, mainly for archiving purposes. I think this was my first expert world, and this seems to be the only build on it. I think this was a world I played with a friend. This definitely seems like his kind of house. But I think he got bored pretty quickly, and as such, I don't think it ever went anywhere. I'll be honest, I don't remember this world at all. But it's a very small bit into it seems. An actual starting house, next to no trees. No, an actual build. Next world it is. Here we have something. It seems I mostly just place people in random rooms around the world. I think this was a multiplayer. Yes, it definitely was. I can't build anything like this. Not yet, at least. Definitely one of my friends who I tended to play with quite a lot. He was very good at building. Still is. But yeah, these definitely seem like his builds. I think this was a bit of a bigger multiplayer world that involved a couple of my friends actually. Next one it is. And this one seems to have been inhabited. A lot. This was probably one of my friend's base. That seems like it. Oh, I wonder what the base defense for this was. But I do actually think I built that one. And here's where I think I actually fought the Torch God, so I was actually capable of building it as a defense. Our old hidden base for me and one of our friends. We never actually finished this world because eventually it was actually just me and him left, as the other ones kind of just dropped out. I think this may have been my attempt at a build. Definitely seems like something I would attempt to build. Where we fought Queen Bee, it seems. Great arena. But yeah, because this was a multiplayer world that was like active almost all the time. Most of it is either corrupted or hello. Who kept building these random pillars? This is the most scuffed arena I've ever seen it. I need to check this status. Crimson? The fuck did that crimson come from? Somebody probably played something on a flying island or something like that. Very well, next world. I do know that this is a totally single player world. I think it was like my attempt at master mode before I ended up getting bored and never finishing it. Well, here's how far I came. Seems to have been working on a couple of projects that I've never finished. There's a couple of decent locations, it seems. Nothing good though. But it doesn't seem like I finished anything majorly good. It only seems like I had ever plans for doing good things. Somewhat nice house. Very nice, very nice. That means we're moving on to the final one. Welcome to Summer Vault. One of the few worlds I've actually finished with one of my friends. He was so goddamn good at building. But yeah, this world has a lot of history in it. And a lot of nice locations. He was very good at building. I was still not good at building, it seems. Oh yeah, on this world I don't need to explore. Yes, I know what's in places. Another ravine over there. Naturally, he built actually most of the nicest looking things in this world. Even though some things still stand unfinished. This is a pretty half-assed build. I just think it slapped it in so that we could have a place to teleport to. Here is my main base. And here I can actually claim that I built some things. This laboratorium, mine. But this one and this one he ended up building. So the forge and the alchemy station is still mine though. Very nice. I'm actually quite glad over how a lot of these places has turned out, and there's still some places that need to be finished building. And now moving on to the final attraction, which is the golf course, which is actually entirely built by me. Except a couple of parts, but I'll mention them when we get here. And personally, I kind of like how the golf course came out. We even have who has the best score on each hole, and how many scores it took. Let's look at this a little bit nicer, actually. I remember a lot of people hating this hole. Definitely one of the more evil ones I did. I really liked how the younger ones levels came out. And here's actually where he helped me with this little bridge here, which turned out amazingly. Little temple area. Started to be evil here as well. Just in case you want a really bad experience. I think it just turned too hard, so we ended up disconnecting them. And he also ended up rebuilding most of this one to be at least somewhat respectable in design. But it still looks pretty bad in my opinion. So I think I'm probably going to redo this at some point. Yeah, 100% be making it at some point. Here's also an unfinished hole. I just never kind of finished. Pretty bigger one. Probably going to connect it up when I feel finished with the mausoleum one. Then go down here and then finish up over here. I really like how this one looks. I'm pretty sure this one is finished, honestly. I'm pretty sure he helped me with this house as well. So yeah, that was actually most of the builds. This was mostly just for archiving purposes.